Kia ora, good morning everyone. You're waking up with Sunrise this Wednesday morning. I'm Carly Flynn.
Still adjusting myself. And I'm Oliver Driver. Up ahead. Not like that. The right to smoko is scrapped as the government changes the law on regular breaks at work.
A cell phone driving ban is looming, but will Kiwis stick to the rules? We put it to our uncles.
We look at the push to put trans fats on our food labels.
And the British couple feared kidnapped by Somali pirates. We'll have the latest on this developing story from our Europe correspondent, Kim Chisnell.
Sunrise, brought to you by Sanitarium. The great value breakfast, no matter what state the economy's in.
Remember, of course, with the uncles today, if you do want some sort of uncly advice, because not everybody has uncles, and uncles are great things. If you're out there and you have an issue, a burning question, some sort of problem, perhaps.
Dear uncles kind of thing. Yeah, we've got Joel Tobeck and Sane Kirby on the couch today.
Very gifted men in solving your personal problems.
Full of great advice, those two,
Sunrise
no doubt.
at tv3.co.nz. Also here today, stay tuned to hear about Prince Philip's latest gaffe.
And Rod's midweek sport. But first, it's news time. Here's Ingrid.
Thanks, Carly. Good morning. Police have taken a man into custody following the latest in a string of sex attacks in South Auckland, but it's not clear if he's linked to the earlier attacks. Police say a mother in her 20s was knocked to the ground and sexually assaulted yesterday in a walkway near Ngā Iwi Primary School in Mangere. It comes after 3 earlier attacks since September, one where an 8-year-old girl was raped. A man was taken into custody following yesterday's assault. Police are expected to reveal whether he'll face charges this morning. Television New Zealand boss Rick Ellis got a pay increase of $110,000 last year, despite having told staff that no one, including himself, would be getting a pay rise this year. Ellis's salary went up to $830,000, which a company spokeswoman says was mainly a bonus based on TVNZ's strong result in the 2007-2008 financial year. After a restructuring earlier this year, the company made 80 staff redundant. Smile everyone, you're living in the world's 10th happiest country, according to a survey by a London-based think tank Legatum Institute. Finland was found to be the happiest nation. But New Zealand came out among the best in the world for volunteering to help others and topped the social capital ranking, which includes being trusting and willing to help others. As for prosperity, New Zealand came in at 10th place. A British couple has been taken hostage off the east coast of Africa. Somali pirates say they've hijacked a yacht belonging to Paul and Rachel Chandler, who are heading to Tanzania from the Seychelles. A short time ago, it was reported that searchers looking for the Chandlers, who are both in their 60s, spotted a yacht towing 2 smaller boats behind it in the area they went missing. It's believed they were kidnapped on Sunday. The French branch of the Church of Scientology has been convicted of fraud and fined almost $1.2 million. The case came after complaints from 2 women, one of whom said she was manipulated into paying almost $40,000 in the 1990s. The group's French office and its library, as well as several of its leaders, have been fined. The church says it will appeal the verdict. An exhibition of rare Michael Jackson memorabilia has opened at London's O2 Arena. The exhibition includes a selection of the late singer's trademark gloves and sequin jackets, as well as a contract from his early days with the Jackson 5. It coincides with the release of the documentary Michael Jackson, This Is It, which features rehearsal footage for a series of concerts that would have taken place in London. The film opens in New Zealand tomorrow. That's it for the news.
10th happiest.
Who was the happiest? Sorry, I missed that. Finland. Oh, okay.
Who just beat us? Do we know who?
No, I'm not sure.
We're Australia.
Don't know.
We'll do our research. And
Where was Australia? Are they happier than us?
So many questions. Just be happy.
We're happy to be 10th.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's not bad, is it? Yeah.
You might be happier after this weekend.
Why?
Let us know.
Oh, yeah, well, that's already wrapped up, isn't it, Ingrid? But you knew that, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I did. I was just...
3 games, 3-0 was one.
But we could have segue into sport.
Oh, was she? Oh, all right. Where am I, isn't it? Yes, good morning. All Black captain Richie McCaw says this weekend's Bledisloe Cup clash with the Wallabies is the perfect way to help grow the sport in Japan. The ABs already have the Bledisloe locked up for another year and hope the spectacle will be the perfect advertisement for the game as Japan builds towards hosting the 2019 Rugby World Cup.
The reason for this game coming to Japan was to show the people up in this part of the world what
test matches between, I guess, our two nations are all about, and show them what the spirit of rugby and how rugby's played where we come from. It's a chance of showing people.
You know, we have two pretty good sides, so if they're going to like rugby, then I guess they would probably like this.
Now, although the match isn't a sellout, rugby is making its presence felt in Tokyo, with New Zealand's giant rugby ball featured in London and Paris on display. Master trainer Bart Cummings is preparing for next week's Melbourne Cup with some track work at Flemington. Even at dawn, the Cup's most successful trainer attracts a crowd, with Cup favourite Viewed and stablemates Roman Emperor and LA Wonder having a stretch. But not even Cummings Jr. knows the secret to Dad's success.
Have you worked out how to beat your dad yet?
Not yet, still working on it. Work in progress, I think. Isn't that the term?
Anthony Cummings will saddle up Zavit for Tuesday's race after finishing 8th in the Caulfield Cup, and is confident of going well over the extra distance at Flemington. Now, the first finals entries are in for the Billabong Big Wave Awards from South Africa, Mexico and Australia, but with big waves there comes big wipeouts. Seven-time Women's World Champ Lane Beachley's also in the running after nailing this monster ride at Maroubra. Second to fridge.
Hey, you know the Wallabies game, whatever it's called?
Bledisloe, final Bledisloe Cup.
Why is it in Japan?
Last year it was in Hong Kong, this year it's in Japan.
New
It's to try and
audience.
grow the game worldwide and make some money.
Is it working?
Revenue earnings, says Darren.
To make some money.
If you've just joined us, and
How
you're
is
watching
Darren revenue earnings? Make some money. Simplify, please, Darren, for me.
this- All right.
On to the movies this morning. Hi, Josh.
Hello, good morning to you. We are here at Sky City Cinemas, Queen Street today for the Watties Cairns Film Festival. Now, this is an opportunity for people to swap a can of food in return for a movie ticket. Now, all of the cans are going towards the Salvation Army's Food Bank appeal. Now, we'll tell you more about that very soon, but first of all, here's today's forecast. The low moves away to the northeast of the North Island as a narrow ridge spreads over central New Zealand. The main feature is the front moving up the South Island. It will reach the Cook Strait by midnight. So rain is developing in the far south. Some squally falls move in later with the chance of hail in places. Snow is even likely to lower to 300 metres south of Canterbury towards the end of the day. The bitterly cold southwesterlies will spread up the island as the front moves north. That will bring scattered rain or drizzle to most parts of the west coast. Kaikoura and Blenheim buck the trend with a warm and sunny day.